Hello everybody, MightyNifty here, and today we're going to be making brownies. Inspired by my recent review of Pokemon Puzzle League, these awesome blocks of chocolate are soft, chewy, super quick, and super simple to make. And just like Pokemon Puzzle League, these have very little to do with actual Pokemon. So without further ado, let's get started. To start things off, I have a stick of butter and 6 ounces of chocolate going into a bowl here, and you just want to melt these. If you have a glass bowl, you can always make a double boiler, but I find it much easier to just melt these in the microwave. Time will vary by your microwave, so just be careful and check it every 15 seconds or so. And once the butter is melted, just stir the mixture with your whisk until the chocolate and butter are combined. To that mixture, we're going to add some sugar. I'm using 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. But if you want your brownies to be less chewy and have more substance, you could always just use complete granulated sugar. Now that the sugar is dissolved and the mixture is a bit cooler, we can whisk in 3 eggs, 1 at a time, and then a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, a pinch of salt, and then just fold in a 1/2 cup of flour. Now you could sift the dry ingredients in if you're really afraid of clumps and cocoa powder and flour being in the mixture, but for a brownie recipe it's really not necessary. Just be thorough when you're mixing them in. When combined, if your mixture still seems a bit wet, you can always fold in 1 to 2 tablespoons more flour until it has the consistency that you like. Now we're going to put this into a greased baking sheet. You should definitely use parchment paper if you have it, but if you forgot that while at the store, like some YouTube chefs, aluminum foil should work just fine, just as long as you have it on something that can be lifted out of the pan. Now you just want to pop these into a preheated 350-degree oven for about 13 to 16 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in comes out clean. I'm using a 9 by 13 inch pan here though, so if you're using something smaller like an 8 by 8, your cooking time will need to be a bit longer, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. And once they come out of the oven, they should look like this. And as much as you're going to want to eat them right away, you should really let these cool for about 15 to 30 minutes before cutting them up. But once you do, you'll be left with these. Beautiful, delicious, and every chocolate lover's dream. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you give it a try at home. Ingredient list is in the description box down below. Be sure to subscribe for more game reviews and nifty recipes, and as always, have a mighty nifty day today.